So officially, good evening, guys. How you doing? My name is Solon. I am your host tonight, and especially tonight we're going to talk about junk food. I hope you enjoy the conversation. And for those of you that don't know how TNT works, especially you guys from YouTube, I'm going to explain a little bit how do we do it. All right. So TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class. This this works by speaking as much as you can. And tonight I brought this topic talking about junk food. And our philosophy here is just to be yourself and speak as much as you can. Okay. We really believe in a real environment where you can be free to speak in English as you want. As you can see, we are live on YouTube. And if you want to have access to classes or other meetings like this, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. But I've spoken too much. I'd like to get to know you guys. So please say your name, where are you from, and I don't know, something curious about yourself. All right. Let's start with you, Henato. Go ahead, man, please.
Well, my name is Henato. I'm 33 years old. I live in Rio Claro, a small city in São Paulo. I work as an investment analyst, and I'm married. I have two dogs, and something curious. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. You got me. I wasn't expected, but I don't know.
That's the
I
point. That's the point. So let's go to the important thing. What's the name of the dogs?
Kotoko and Julie.
Whoa, this is beautiful, man. Kotok and Julie, amazing. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Henato. Let's hear from you, Newton. Is it your first time here with me, Newton? Can you hear
Good
me?
evening, guys. It's not my first time here. I'm in TALKNTALK about the 8 months.
8 months. All right.
Yeah, and I was with you in some class here.
All right. All right.
My name is Newton. I'm an accountant. I live in São Paulo, and part time of my time, I live in Rio Grande do Norte too.
Nice. This is the
Yeah,
curious thing.
especially in winter. In the winter, I fly to Rio Grande do Norte because I'm a very a cold person, a terrible cold person.
All right. I remember you. We talked about that. When it's
Yeah,
cold there, you go there for
yes,
vacation. That's true.
yes. Yes. On May, I will go. I'm going to travel, and on 30 May, and I'm going to be there 3 months. 3 months.
All right. Really
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Really, really nice, Newton. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed the conversation tonight.
Okay.
And last but not least, we have Larissa. Go ahead, girl.
And hello, guys. I'm Larissa.
Hello.
I'm an architect. I work with landscaping. I have 25 years old. I live in Rio with my fiance. I have two cats. And a curiosity, I don't know. I love music. I love to sing, but I'm a terrible singer. But I love karaoke. I love.
All right, all right. But you forgot something, Larissa. What are the names of your cats? Say it for us, please.
Susie and Nina.
Susie and Nina. Very nice,
Yes.
very nice. All right, guys. Now we got to the introductions. Let's go to the questions. As I told you before, tonight we're going to talk about junk food. All right. I'm going to send the questions here on the chat, and if you can see it, just give me thumbs up. And I just sent it. Okay, thank you, Henato. And all right, let's start with the first one. I'd like to start with you, Newton. What comes to your mind when you hear the term junk food? What do you think about? Newton?
Oh, sorry, my microphone was closed. Junk food, as I think, the food that is not very good for body with vitamins that improve your health, improve your health, in fact, improve your health. You know, something like that. Not a perfect food for your body, for your health.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, nice. Guys, one person just got here, so I believe it's May. May, please introduce yourself, say your name, where are you from, and I don't know, one curiosity about yourself. Go ahead. May or Mai, I don't know. If you're speaking, May, your mic is off. Okay, so maybe she's a little bit shy. Let's go with you, Henato. Okay, May, say something.
Oi.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Okay, say your name, introduce yourself. Is it your first time here in English? Okay, no problem. If you want just to listen, just don't worry, okay? You can stay here. And if you want to speak, just go ahead and speak. But let's go with you, Henato. What comes to your mind when you hear the word junk food, the term, actually?
I think about delicious food because all the junk
That's
food
true.
are often the most delicious food that we have to eat. But jokes aside, when we talk about junk food, I think that our food that is not considered health food, like Newton said, it's often about the food that don't bring too many good things for our health. So, for example, I don't know, fast food, burger, pizza, candies, chocolate, and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think that's it. Junk food. It's the kind of food that is not too good for our health. But I think that is very okay to have some junk food sometimes. You know, I think that is impossible to live without it. In my case, at least.
Okay, thank you very much, Henato. I don't know, I'd like to hear your opinion, Larissa. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What comes to your mind when you hear the expression junk food?
Yeah, I think in unhealthy food, the junk food are made by fats, and the food don't have a lot of vitamins for us, but I agree with Hanato. It's so delicious. And I think about the brands too, the big brands like McDonald's, Burger King, you know.
Yes. No, you know what, guys? I remember, I don't know how to say this in English, but I think it's a cartoon or something like that. We have on newspapers, you know, and it was more or less like this. We have bread, and it's good for your health. We have salad, and it's good for your health. We have meat, and it's good for your health. And then you make a hamburger, and it's bad for your health, you know. So it's really crazy things like that. But I believe the thing about junk food is the amount you eat. I believe that eating one slice of pizza is not going to make you die. It's not going to make you fat. You know. But if you do it like a routine every single day or every now and then you eat a lot of pizza, maybe this is a problem. At least that's how I think about it. But still following this pattern, let's go to the second question. How often do you eat junk food? I'd like to start with you, Henato, because you said that all junk food is good. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I used to eat a lot of junk food some time ago, but right now I'm trying to eat health food. So
All right.
recently I went to a nutritionist, and she said that I have to lose some weight because of my knee. My knee it's having some pain because of my weight and because of injury that I have. So I must to eat health to try to to lose some weight, and of course to take care of my food habits, because like I said, I used to eat a lot of junk food. I love pizza, I love burger, I love French fries. So everything that is fried for me, it's very good, but I know that it's not health for for my body. So right now I'm trying to eat more healthy, but and right now I eat junk food like twice a week, because my nutritionist said that I just have only 2 days to eat something that is, I don't know how to say, outside of the diet. I don't know. And so I have to choose 2 days. I usually choose Saturday and Sunday on
Yeah.
in dinner to to ask for a pizza or a burger or something like that. But right now I'm trying to take more to take care more of my body and my health.
All right, all right. You're doing a very nice thing, man. And you know what? Just one, I don't know, one curiosity for you guys. I was here in a meeting a few months ago. We were talking about having a balanced life and healthy habits and things like that. And there was one guy in the meeting, like live, like this on YouTube. He said he went to do a diabetes test, and he didn't open the results. So he was in the meeting and he was like, "Oh, I don't know, I'm going to open." And then he opened in the middle of the meeting, and he got the result that he was pre-diabetic. Like he was not diabetic yet, but if he continued in that path, he would totally be it. So in the middle of the meeting, and it was like a bad climate, a bad environment, because everybody was like, "Oh man, this is not good." But we kept talking, and it was nice at the end. And yes, if you're watching this guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but take
I
care.
remember. I remember that
You were
guy.
here, Newton.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
really
here.
nice.
It was very, very funny about in this worry. All of us was worried about that
Yes,
situation.
everybody was
Mm,
worried.
yeah, exams was very bad.
It's a
Yes,
different kind of unboxing.
yes,
Yeah, it's
because
a kind of revelation shower,
Yeah,
like a
yes, no,
baby.
because it was
reacting.
like we were talking about healthy habits and things like that, and he was just like, "Oh, I got the result, but I didn't open yet." And in the middle of the meeting, he opened, and it was like
I, I
pre-diabetic.
have my results right here too, but I read it. I already read it.
Were they good? Tell me.
Yeah,
Or
I mean, but the nutritionist said that my results are good.
all right.
I not like diabetic, it's like the guy in the meeting, but I have some kinds of results that I have to improve it, you know. So I have to decrease some numbers, and the health food will help me to do it without any kind of, you know, some restrictions diet and something like that, just with the reeducation on, I don't know how to say, eating reeducation. I don't know, reeducação
Yes,
alimentar.
I know
I
what
don't
you
know how
mean.
to
Yes.
say in English, but I have to do it.
Okay, really, really nice, man. I hope you do it. And let's go with you, Newton. You remember this conversation? I remember it was very funny. I now I'm remembering it was you and Vanda and the other guy in the same room, and it was nice. But go ahead, man.
Yeah. It was a sorry. He was a young boy.
Yes, he was really young, like I don't know,
Yeah,
28 or 20 something.
yeah. And his exams, the situation, it was
Yes, it was really
very,
crazy.
yes, very difficult for him.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I seldom eat junk food
nice.
because I had some problems, stomach problems, and about 5 years, I had to begin in a health food because these problems, stomach problem, was very bad for me. It was very bad, so I had to eat a better food, and now I seldom eat, but I like some junk food, burger, hamburger, and but I only when we go with my family, or my sons, my grandsons, so I eat, but it's very difficult to eating junk food. Yeah.
Okay,
The
really
health
nice,
is
really
more
nice.
important than I.
Totally. Yeah, that's true. And it's really hard to eat healthy in Brazil, you know, because most of our celebrations are they have food involved, you know. Like I don't know if it's someone's birthday, there will be a cake, there will be a barbecue. If we're going to a party, I don't know, maybe if it's at night, you're going to have pizza or you're going to eat burgers after that. So if you want to be healthy, really need to make a great effort, you know, to really be healthy. Go ahead,
It's
Henato.
true.
No,
It's true.
I would just say that here in Brazil, it's hard, like you said, to be healthy, and it's expensive to be healthy here in Brazil because the health foods are very expensive in the supermarkets or in the stores. When you, I don't know, when you go to buy some, I don't know, vegan food or some special food like without lactose. I don't know how lactose it's in English, but when you try to buy these health foods, it's normally very expensive. It's like 2 or 3 times the price of the normal food. So it's very expensive. So it's hard. It's even harder to be healthy in Brazil than in other countries.
All right, all right. Newton, would you like to say something?
No, I agree with you, and Anthony, and this idea. It is very difficult to maintain a diet a health diet, it's very expensive. It's very expensive because
Yeah.
it's very expensive things to have a health diet.
All right, all right. And what about you, Larissa? How often do you eat junk food or things like that?
Readily, because I prefer real foods. You know, in Brazil, we
Yeah.
have this concept to real food like rice and beans, meat, you know. And I love greens and vegetables are amazing. And I have a lot of, I forgot the word, a lot of ways to prepare, and I don't have this habit to eat on the street. If I go to an office, I bring my lunch box,
Yes.
but it costs a time to prepare this food.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I don't know. You make food for the week, or every day you prepare a little of food to take to the job?
Not every day, but each 2 days, but not to a whole week. And my fiance work on a restaurant. She
Nice.
is a he is a chef, so it's amazing.
Well, it's really nice, because I started making my lunchbox too, but I am the one who cooks, so I'll get like, oh, I'm not so happy with the results, but I'll have to eat. But you have achieved, so it's really nice to have that.
Yeah,
Yes, but for example, right now he is on his job, and my dinner was just potato on air fryer. Just it. Because I'm lazy.
in her case, I think that her fiance would be very upset if she buy a lot of junk food
Junk
with
food, yeah, that's
with
true.
a chef at home. So
Yes, that's totally true, and I totally agree with you. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip question number 3. Maybe we talked a little bit about it. All right. So let's go to the question number 4. Do you think there should be a junk food tax to help pay for people who go to the hospital with heart and weight problems and diseases related to eating disorders? What do you think? I don't know. Let's start with you, Larissa. What do you think about it? Do you think that should exist a different taxation for this kind of food?
I don't think it's fair, this tax for junk food, but I think the brands and the government uh, could do a advertising or a campaign to aware the people about the benefits of eating a health food. I think
Yeah.
it's great to our body, to our mind, to our health.
All right. Thank you. And what about you, Newton? Do you think there should exist like a different taxation for this kind of food producers, or I don't know?
I agree with Larissa, and I in my opinion, it's not good to have some tax, but I think the government and the authorities to advertise people about junk food, about to have a good diet, and to avoid if a person have a problem, to avoid some food, some junk food. But attacks, in my opinion, it's not good about this. I don't agree with this.
All right, thank you. Guys, I asked you this question because in other items we have a different taxation. It's not properly for health problems, but it's kind of related. I don't know, but I'm talking about cigarettes and different like alcoholic beverages. They have a different taxation. You know, they're really expensive because of these and other factors too, of course. But what about you, Henato? What do you think?
I I agree with Larissa. I wouldn't tax the junk food. I don't know. I read to have some educational programs to educate the people about health food. For example, maybe try to show the benefits of health food, how to avoid diseases because of junk food or something like that. Because I think that when you educate people about anything, the people and people understand what you're trying to say, it's like have more benefits in the future than just tax them, because in Brazil we have a lot of taxes, so everything is taxed here in Brazil. When you look the receipt, you can saw like
Yes.
a lot of taxes that we paid for everything here. So I wouldn't say that taxing junk food would help the people. I think that, I don't know, maybe the people will get angry, and to be happier, they will go to buy a hamburger or a pizza. So
Yeah.
I think that we have to educate people, try to show them the benefits of health food, because Brazil, it's a great place when we talk about food, fruits, the kind of everything that we have here. We have a good place to have all kinds of foods that we want. So it's different than another countries that, I don't know, maybe can grow some kind of fruit, some kind of vegetables. Anyway, so we have to take this advantage of our country, and try to make the best food that we can have to our population, and try to educate them. I think I wouldn't tax the junk food.
Okay, nice. Guys, I'm going to ask you questions 5 and 6 at the same time, okay? So I'd like to know, why is junk food so delicious? And number 6, are parents who feed junk food to their children irresponsible? I don't know, I'd like to hear your opinion, Larissa. Why junk food so delicious, and are parents who feed junk food to their children irresponsible? What do you think?
I think the junk food are so delicious because they are made of fats, and everything made by fats are amazing, have an amazing taste. And I don't know, I remember when my mother gave to me McDonald's on my childhood, and it's okay because during the week I had a good alimentation, I don't know, and I don't think she was responsible with me, because we need to balance, and sometimes it's okay, you can go to a fast food.
Yes. All right, nice. You know what? I don't know if you watched the Fantastic Chocolate Fabric, something like that, a really old movie. And Larissa said, "Oh, we need to have balance." I think exactly like you know, because there is one scene in that movie that the father throws away a candy, and the children have brackets on his teeth, you know, and then he goes there to take that candy to try to eat, just to check it if it's good, you know. So I really believe we don't need to go to extremes, you know. We need to have balance, just like Larissa said. But what about you, Henato? Why is junk food so delicious, and are parents responsible for feeding their
I,
children with junk food?
I will be like philosophical in this answer.
All right.
I think that every food has your own kind of delicious, you know, your
Nice.
tasty. But I think that in the past we were taught we are taught to love junk food because I don't know, some years ago, at least for me, for example, we ate the junk food to celebrate something or to have some special moment with, you know, your family, your friends. I know that today we can eat junk food anytime. You know, you can grab your cell phone, go to iFood, and ask for a cheesecake, for example, right now.
Yeah.
But I think that in the past, these moments were rare. You know, it's like we didn't have this kind of food every time. So when we ate this kind of food, we thought about special moments, special special occasions. So to celebrate some, like I said, some birthday or some good news, and or to spend some good time with your friends, with your family. So I think that our mind right now, it's like it's educated to feel better when we ate this kind of junk food, because for, you know, inside of our minds, I think that we always think that it's for a good occasion, a good moment, a special moment. And when we ate this kind of junk food right now, we feel better in somehow. I don't know. Maybe I just, you know, saying some bullshit, but I
No, I
think,
totally got your point.
but you know, I think that in the past, it wasn't like today. It's at least for me, to get a pizza, you will have to you had to have your money. But when you don't have your money, you had to ask for your, I don't know, your parents or your grandmothers. You have to call the pizza guy, choose your flavor, and wait to come. So it was like, it was a special moment. You had to take some time to get the junk food. So it's not like today. I don't know.
No, I totally agree with you, man. I see your point, you know, because it's true. There was a correlation, you know, like getting junk food was not, oh, I am lazy today, I don't want to cook. No, it was more like, oh, I did something nice, or I'm inviting
Yeah.
some people to come over. And it was like that. I totally agree with you. And what about the second question? Are parents responsible for feeding their
Uh,
children with junk food?
like we said last week with our influencer guy. Well, I don't know the name of the person. When we don't have kids, it's hard to say if some parents are responsible or not. But I think that, you know, every parents educate them, like the way they think that they should educate it. I think that for myself, have to be like a balance. So you don't have to be like, I don't know, Gisele Bündchen, that don't let her kids to eat any kind of sugar, for example. But I don't think that we just have to give them the junk food all the time. I think that we should taught them to have a balance. So, for example, you always have some health food during the week, and twice a week you can have some junk food or something like that. But I think that balance is crucial here. In everything in our life, the balance is very important. So I think that the parents should have this kind of balance in their mind to show their kids like the benefits of the health food, and maybe the good moments that you can have with junk food, like we said before, like to celebrate the good moments or good news, or to have some great moment to our friends. But I think that is not like the it's not just like to be responsible or irresponsible. I think that we have to show them the path, and I don't know, maybe let them to choose and see to what make it then better or not. I don't know, but balance is crucial here for me.
Okay, nice. Balance is crucial. And I don't know, Newton, did you answer this one?
Not yet.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. I think everything that is delicious is bad for health.
Come on, man.
Everything. Do you remember a song, Roberto Carlos song? Everything that he likes is immoral, illegal, or bad for his body. I think that as Larissa said, fat food, our fat food is delicious, but is very bad for health. Oh, if you think about a barbecue without fat, it's not very good. Barbecue without fat is not very good. And that's the in my opinion, the answer. If you think about sweets, it's not good for health too. And the second question, I think, in my opinion, when parents only give junk food for their children, I think, in my opinion, it's a responsible act, because it's not good for children only eating or every day or every week eating junk food. It's not good for children. I think parents they think very much about this. What kind of food I'm giving for my children? I think it's irresponsible. I think sometimes I think sometimes it's good for children. Sometimes to go to
All right.
McDonald's, Burger King, but not every day or something like that. That's it.
Okay, very nice, very nice. I agree with you when you say that if it's every day, I believe it's responsible, you know. But when it's just every now and then, for me, it's okay to like. I like it when my father took me to eat a hot dog on the street. You know, it was kind of nice, a simple thing, and I don't know. I don't think I'm bad because of that right now. You know, you just can't like overkill and exaggerate doing this kind of stuff. But let's go ahead to the next question, guys. Let's think about the future. You know, we have advances in science, we have advances in medicine, and we have advances in chemistry, in food engineering, and etc. So, do you think that in the future there will be more or less junk food? I don't know. It's up to you. Whoever wants to answer, just go ahead.
I,
What
I
do you think
think
about
that
the future?
I think that the world right now it's already trying to be more healthy.
Nice.
We are seeing like several kinds of programs and worries about the environment, about the food, about the health food, and we are already seeing like a bunch of companies trying to make the health food. I mean, make health food look delicious like the junk food. For example, I recently bought uh I don't know how to say it's kibi. I don't know how to say in English, but I
Me neither,
recently
man.
I recently bought a kib from Fazenda do Futuro that is like a kib without meat, just with plants, and you know it's the same taste, it's the same texture, it's the same like it's a kib. Yeah, and it all about plants. So we are seeing like the several companies like the Fazenda do Futuro trying to make the health food looking more delicious and more accessible to the population. And we are already seeing like the companies worrying about the environment, worrying about the health food of I don't know their employees, even the mental health are 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 being discussing today. So I think that in the future we will have more health food. I think that it will have like a lot of junk food.
All right.
I don't know that we will like banish the junk food. I think that everyone loves some kind of junk food, and we will have in the future. I'm not sure if we someday in the future we are going to eat just health food, but I'm seeing the preoccupation of the companies to try to show the benefits of health food. So I think that the health food in the future will be more accessible to the population and will be more seen by seen by the population with less judgment, I think, because today when we think about health food, we just think about, I don't know, food without you know without the flavor, the delicious that we have in the junk food. And we are trying to change the mind and the perception of the population, and I think that in the future will be more accessible for everyone and will be more easy to find them, I hope.
Okay, I hope that too. And what about you, Larissa? What do you think? There will be more or less junk food in the future, and why?
I believe less junk food because I think the in nowadays the world is changing and people thinking more about the environment, about the health, and there are a lot of restaurants with vegan or vegetarian food. And the fast food needs to adapt, and they already create solutions for this, and they have a lot of hamburgers, vegan hamburgers, and things like that, you know.
Yes, all right, thank you. And I don't know, I think I disagree with you, Larissa. It's because I'm kind of pessimist, and it's been a long time since people worry about the environment and things like that. But at least in my opinion, I believe the money speaks louder, so I believe that they will do what's most profitable for them. And I don't know. I'm just a pessimist guy, but I hope you are right. What about you, Newton? What do you think?
Yeah, I think there will be less junk food in the future because
Yes, why?
uh, I think it's very bad. The income of companies with junk food, it's so terrible. But I agree with you at that point that it's very difficult because there's a lot of money. If you think about
Yes,
soda, it's very bad for health, but they gain so many billions with that. Um, I think the government should uh, to we thought about tax in the beginning, but I think that some junk food the government had to not to prohibit, but to give laws about some
more
junk food.
regulation, maybe.
Yeah, more regulation. Yeah. That's it.
All
That's it.
right. I just pessimist. Go ahead, Henato, please. Go ahead.
No, I would say that today we already have like the fast food of health food. That, for example, that there's I don't know if you guys know it. I just know like 2 or 3 weeks ago that there is a fast food called Nectar in São Paulo that is like a fast food like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that, but with health food. So you ask for your order like salads or wraps or meats, chicken and juice and something like that. Always having like a health ingredients, organic ingredients, and maybe it's very nice. I didn't I didn't try it yet, but my friend will try and tell to me if it's really good. But I saw some YouTube videos that the people are really enjoying the food, and it's not the first one in São Paulo. I think that Rio de Janeiro, for example, have a lot of fast food of health food. So I think that it's like you said, the companies will try to find some profitable ways to earn some money through the health food. I think that like they are gonna use this kind of, I don't know, this kind of health food way that is appearing right now to earn some money. That's okay if everyone wants some money. But I trying that I think that the companies will use the benefits of health foods and maybe a modinha the health foods to earn some money. But for me, that's okay. If the food is good, I don't mind to pay.
But I'm pessimist because we can see examples in the tobacco industry. For example, a tobacco farm, uh, it can cause cancer, with the people that work there, like farming the plants. But tobacco industry is really big and it's still going on. Everybody knows the risks. Everybody knows it's bad for health, but it continues existing. And it makes a lot of money. There are a lot of industry about tobacco. So that's why I'm pessimist. All right, it's not that I want the bad. It's just like I don't know. I don't see a lot of hope. And I googled here, Henato, and Nectar really looks nice. It's like they have
Yeah,
um, it's like a green fast food.
yeah.
It's really nice.
It's in my list to visit when I go to São Paulo next month. Then I will tell you if it's really good, like it seems to be. But
Yeah.
I think that it in São Paulo there is a lot of fast food, of health food, and this one especially is kind of famous because the owner of this Nectar restaurant, this Nectar fast food, it's a master chef.
Mm.
It's a girl who participates in the master chef professionals. So she has a more notoriety. I don't know how to say, but it's kind of famous there. So I will try and I tell you if you worth the money.
Whoa, this really looks nice. Very nice. Thank you for sharing, Renato. And guys, whoa, time passed so fast. Let me see if we have time for one more question. I don't know. I'd like to make part of question 11 because I was curious. What is the most addictive junk food in your opinion? In my opinion, it's chocolate, but I don't know about you guys. Let's start with you, Larissa. In your opinion, what is the most addictive junk food?
I don't know, maybe ice cream. I love ice
Ice cream,
cream
nice.
and açaí, but açaí is healthy.
It's not junk food. Come on. Okay, ice cream is a nice guess. It's a really nice guess. What about you guys, Newton, Renato? What is the most
Uh,
addicting junk food?
for me, it's any kind of candy.
Any
I
kind of
love
candy?
yeah, I love chocolate. I love ice cream. I love I don't know pies. Candy pies. I love brigadeiro. I love everything that is candy. But I have to take some care because I don't want to be like diabetics, like the guy that
Yes, don't do
you
it,
told
man.
us. But I'm addicted to candies. If I could, I would eat candies all day, every day because I'm like an ant. I love candies.
All right, thank you. What about you, Newton? What do you think?
Okay, chocolate, I think it is the most addictive junk food. I think chocolate.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I can't eat chocolate, but it's bad for my health, as I said at the beginning of the conversation. But if I could, I would eat chocolate a lot, but it's very addictive.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
really.
have to confess, right now I'm waiting my fiance return to his job because he brings me chocolate because I'm in a terrible mood today. Oh my God, I need chocolate.
Yeah.
Before the meeting, I ate some chocolate. Just
Revelations, a lot of revelations. I love that. Guys, unfortunately, we got to the end, but I gotta tell you, at least for me, it was a really, really nice conversation. And I'm going to send here on the chat one link. This link is about our survey, okay? And I would really appreciate if you could, on this survey, give suggestions of topics you would like to hear here on TNT. And more than that, if you liked the meeting, if you didn't like, if you would like to see or talk about something different, please just write it down on the survey, and we will try to improve. Because here we are trying to improve this project, and I really appreciate talking to you guys, and we are here to try our best. And I don't know, would you like to say some words? Was the meeting nice? Did you like the questions? I don't know, Newton, Henato, Larissa, how was the meeting for you guys?
Very nice,
It was
as
very
always.
nice. Very good.
Okay, nice.
Very
Larissa,
good.
all right too?
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Okay, so guys, I'll be here next Thursday at the same hour. So please, if you like to join to other meetings, other conversations, don't forget you just need to go to talkingtalk.com.br, and there you can find more information. That's it for tonight. Don't forget to answer the feedback, and that's it, folks. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.